Welcome to Yemen, a land where towering mud brick skyscrapers touch the sky, where trees bleed red like dragon's blood, and where lost cities lie buried beneath the desert. But here's the shocking part, there's a place in Yemen where not a single drop of water falls, yet greenery thrives. And another where mummified bodies have remained preserved for thousands of years, possibly even older than those in Egypt. So why does the world know so little about it? What you're about to see will forever change the way you think about Yemen, and the final place on this list holds a secret that will leave you speechless. Yemen, a country at the crossroads of civilizations, is home to some of the oldest cities, the most breathtaking landscapes, and the richest cultural heritage on earth. Despite modern struggles, Yemen's past and natural beauty make it one of the most fascinating places in the world. So without any delay, let's explore Yemen in a whole new way. First, we will uncover some hidden facts about Yemen, and then we will discover those secret places that you might have never seen before. Before we begin, I request you to subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget to like and share. Now, let's begin our adventure. Fascinating and rarely known facts about Yemen. Yemen is a land of mysteries, where history, nature, and the unexplained blend together in ways that few people know about. Did you know there is a place in Yemen where cars mysteriously roll uphill on their own? In the Valley of Jinn, vehicles appear to move against gravity, and locals believe supernatural forces are at play. Scientists, however, explain it as a rare optical illusion caused by the landscape. In the mountains of Al-Mahwit, there are caves where centuries-old bodies remain naturally preserved, without any mummification process. Experts believe the dry air and natural minerals in the caves act like a natural preservation system, keeping the corpses intact for possibly longer than the mummies of Egypt. The Socotra Island in Yemen is home to one of the rarest trees in the world, the dragon's blood tree. What makes it shocking is that when cut, it bleeds a thick red sap, once believed to be real dragon blood. This sap was used in ancient medicines, dyes, and even in magical rituals. Yemen is also home to a volcanic site called Sheraton Volcano, where smoke and hot gases continuously rise from underground. Even though the volcano is officially inactive, some locals believe that beneath it lies a burning city lost in time. In Marib, one of the oldest cities in Yemen, archaeologists have found 4,000-year-old mummies, proving that Yemenis were practicing mummification even before the Egyptians. The city was once the richest trading hub in Arabia, known for selling frankincense to Egyptian and Roman royalty. Even more mysterious is the secret mountain city of Shahara, which sits atop massive cliffs and is only accessible by a dangerous stone bridge built centuries ago to keep invaders out. And did you know that Yemen produces one of the most expensive and rarest coffees in the world? Mocha coffee, named after Yemen's port city, has been famous for centuries, and some varieties are so rare they sell for thousands of dollars per kilogram. Yemen's Sidr honey is also legendary, considered one of the purest and most powerful kinds of honey in the world, still harvested using ancient traditional methods. Hidden deep in the Yemen continues to produce some of the world's rarest and most expensive coffee, with mocha beans still prized for their distinct taste and quality. For coffee lovers and history enthusiasts, visiting Mocha is like stepping into the birthplace of a global tradition, where the world's love for coffee truly began. Number 6. The Socotra Blue Hole, a mysterious underwater abyss. Off the coast of Socotra Island, hidden beneath the waves of the Arabian Sea, lies one of the most mysterious and unexplored places on Earth, the Socotra Blue Hole. This deep underwater sinkhole is believed to be so deep that no one has ever reached its bottom, leaving scientists and divers fascinated by what secrets it may hold. Like other famous blue holes around the world, the Socotra Blue Hole is thought to be an ancient collapsed limestone cave, now filled with seawater. Its entrance, a perfect circular opening, is surrounded by stunning coral reefs and is home to rare marine life found nowhere else on Earth. Local fishermen and divers speak of strange currents, glowing lights, and mysterious sea creatures lurking in the depths. Some believe that the hole might be connected to an underground network of underwater tunnels, leading to even deeper, unknown caverns. Others speculate that it could house undiscovered marine species, including ancient creatures that have survived for thousands of years without human knowledge. Due to its depth and the strong, unpredictable currents, only a few expert divers have attempted to explore it, and no one has ever reached its true bottom. This has led to endless speculation and curiosity, making it one of the last great unexplored frontiers in the ocean. The Socotra Blue Hole remains a mystical and awe-inspiring place, a reminder of how little we know about the world's oceans and the secrets they still hold. Number 7. Jabal Bura, a wildlife haven. Jabal Bura is a rare mountain forest in Yemen, standing as an oasis of greenery in an otherwise arid landscape. Located in the Al-Hajjarah Governorate, this stunning region is one of the most biodiverse areas in the country, home to unique plant and animal species that cannot be found anywhere else on the Arabian Peninsula. Unlike Yemen's dry deserts and rugged mountains, Jabal Bura is covered in dense forests, with trees such as wild fig, acacia, and juniper growing across its misty slopes. The region's cooler temperatures and frequent foggy conditions create an environment perfect for wildlife. Rare species of birds, butterflies, and reptiles thrive here, making it an important site for nature conservation. The mountain is also home to ancient villages built along its steep cliffs, where locals continue traditional farming methods passed down for generations. Many of these villages are nearly hidden within the dense foliage, giving visitors a sense of traveling back in time. Jabal Bura is a paradise for hikers, birdwatchers, and nature lovers, offering scenic trails, breathtaking viewpoints, and a chance to experience Yemen's untouched wilderness. Number 8. The Hidden Caves of Al-Mahwit, the secret of naturally preserved bodies. In the remote mountains of Al-Mahwit, there exist mysterious caves that contain naturally preserved human bodies, untouched for centuries. Unlike the mummies of Egypt, which were preserved through artificial embalming techniques, these bodies have remained intact without any human intervention. Experts believe that the preservation is due to a unique combination of dry air, cold temperatures, and natural minerals found in the caves, which prevent decomposition. Some researchers suggest that the high concentration of salt and sulfur in the cave walls acts as a natural preservative, keeping the bodies in an almost lifelike state. However, local myths offer a different explanation. Some say that the caves were once sacred burial sites, and the bodies belonged to ancient rulers and mystics who possessed supernatural powers. Others believe that the caves hold a secret doorway to the afterlife, which has kept the souls of the dead bound to this world. The hidden caves of Al-Mahwit remain one of Yemen's greatest archaeological mysteries. Scientists continue to study them, hoping to uncover more about the people who were buried there and how their bodies remained so well preserved for so many centuries. Number 9. Shahara Bridge, the bridge suspended between heaven and earth. High in the rugged Yemeni mountains, the Shahara Bridge is an architectural marvel that seems to defy gravity. Built in the 17th century, this legendary stone bridge connects two towering mountain peaks, standing at an altitude of over 2,600 meters, 8,500 feet, above sea level. The bridge was originally constructed as a defensive structure to protect the village of Shahara from Ottoman invaders. Due to its strategic location, the bridge served as the only entry point to the village, allowing the locals to destroy or block access whenever they were under threat. This made Shahara nearly impenetrable, safeguarding its people for centuries. What makes this bridge even more fascinating is that it was built entirely by hand using local stone, without modern tools or machinery. Despite its seemingly fragile appearance, the bridge has stood for over 400 years, surviving earthquakes and harsh weather conditions. Reaching the Shahara Bridge is an adventure in itself. Travelers must navigate steep, winding paths carved into the mountains, often on foot or by donkeys, as modern vehicles cannot access the area. However, those who make the journey are rewarded with breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys, mist-covered cliffs, and the thrill of standing on one of Yemen's most iconic landmarks. Locals say that standing on the bridge feels like being suspended between heaven and earth. It remains one of Yemen's most photogenic and historically significant sites, attracting adventurers, photographers, and history lovers alike. Number 10. The Old City of Sana'a, a living museum of ancient civilization. The Old City of Sana'a, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, is a place where history comes alive. With a history spanning over 2,500 years, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a maze of narrow streets, towering mud brick buildings, and bustling souks, markets, offering a glimpse into Yemen's rich culture and heritage. One of the most striking features of the Old City is its unique architecture. The city is home to over 6,000 ancient tower houses, built using mud bricks and adorned with intricate white gypsum patterns. These houses, some over 500 years old, stand several stories high, with beautifully decorated wooden windows known as kamariyas, which cast colorful patterns inside when sunlight passes through. At the heart of the city stands the Great Mosque of Sana'a, believed to have been built during the time of the Prophet Muhammad. It is one of the oldest mosques in the Islamic world, attracting scholars and worshippers for centuries. The Souk al-Mil, Salt Market, is one of the most vibrant and historic markets in Yemen, where traders sell spices, silver jewelry, handcrafted textiles, pottery, and the world-famous Yemeni coffee and sidr honey. Walking through these markets, filled with the aroma of incense, fresh bread, and roasted coffee beans, is an unforgettable experience. One of the most magical moments in the Old City of Sana'a happens at sunset. As the sun sets behind the mountains, the mud brick buildings glow in a golden hue, and the city's skyline, dotted with minarets and domes, takes on a timeless beauty. Despite modern influences, the Old City has preserved its soul, making it one of the most captivating and historically rich destinations in Yemen. It is not just a place, it is a living history book, where every alley, house, and marketplace tells a story of ancient times that still thrives today. Number 11. Al-Hajjarah Village, a mountain fortress floating in the clouds. Nestled high in the Haraz Mountains, Al-Hajjarah Village is a breathtaking sight that looks like something out of a fantasy novel. Perched at an altitude of over 2,500 meters, 8,200 feet, the village is surrounded by thick clouds, giving the illusion that it is floating in the sky. This ancient fortress village was originally built as a defensive stronghold against invaders and has remained largely unchanged for centuries. The village is famous for its tall stone houses, built directly into the cliffs using massive rock blocks, making them appear like natural extensions of the mountains. These houses, some over 400 years old, are designed to withstand harsh weather and earthquakes. Despite their age, they remain strong and livable, showcasing the architectural brilliance of Yemeni builders. One of the most stunning aspects of Al-Hajjarah is the panoramic views it offers. Standing on the village's edge, visitors can see a vast landscape of green terraces, deep valleys, and mist-covered peaks stretching into the horizon. During sunrise and sunset, the entire area glows in golden hues, making it one of the most picturesque spots in Yemen. Life in Al-Hajjarah is simple and traditional. The locals, mostly farmers and traders, still wear traditional Yemeni attire and follow centuries-old customs. Walking through the narrow alleys, visitors can find stone houses with intricate wooden doors, small local markets selling spices and handmade crafts, and children playing in the streets, untouched by modern technology. Al-Hajjarah is not just a village, it is a living time capsule, where history, culture, and nature come together to create a magical experience. Number 12, Shibam. Shibam, often called the Manhattan of the desert, is one of the most remarkable cities in the world, known for its towering mud-brick skyscrapers that have stood for centuries. Located in Yemen's Hadramaut region, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is considered the world's first example of vertical urban planning, with buildings that rise up to 11 stories high, all made from sun-dried mud bricks. The city of Shibam dates back over 1,700 years, but most of its iconic high-rises were built in the 16th century. Unlike traditional cities that expand horizontally, Shibam's architects built upward, creating a skyline that resembles a modern metropolis, earning it the nickname the Manhattan of the desert. Each of Shibam's skyscrapers is designed for both protection and practicality. The buildings are closely packed together, creating narrow, shaded alleyways that keep the city cool during the scorching desert heat. The thick mud-brick walls help insulate against extreme temperatures, while wooden beams provide reinforcement, allowing the structures to stand for centuries. The design of Shibam was also a defense strategy. In the past, the city was frequently attacked by rival tribes and invaders. By building tall, fortress-like structures with only a few lower-level entrances, residents could protect themselves from attacks while maintaining a strong community inside. Despite being made entirely of mud and palm wood, the skyscrapers of Shibam have survived floods, storms, and centuries of wear. However, maintaining them requires constant care. Locals still use traditional techniques to repair and reinforce the buildings, ensuring that Shibam's skyline remains one of the most spectacular and historically significant sites in the world. Walking through the city feels like stepping back in time. The narrow streets, towering buildings, and ancient mosques make it one of the most unique places on earth. From the rooftops, visitors can see breathtaking views of the surrounding desert and palm groves, a stark contrast to the city's dense, towering structures. Shibam stands as a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and architectural brilliance, proving that even in the harshest desert environments, people can build thriving, sustainable cities. It remains one of Yemen's most awe-inspiring and unforgettable destinations. Number 13, Marib Dam, the great engineering wonder of Arabia. The Marib Dam, located in eastern Yemen, is one of the most remarkable engineering feats of the ancient world. Built by the Sabaean civilization around the 8th century BCE, this dam was a lifeline for the once powerful kingdom of Sheba, which thrived on agriculture and trade. It is believed that Marib was the capital of the Queen of Sheba's kingdom, mentioned in ancient texts, including the Bible and the Quran. At its peak, the Marib Dam stretched over 600 meters, nearly 2,000 feet, and stood 16 meters, 52 feet, high. It collected rainwater from nearby mountains, irrigating over 25,000 acres of farmland and turning the surrounding desert into a fertile oasis. The dam's construction used advanced hydraulic techniques, proving that the Sabaeans were far ahead of their time in engineering and water management. For over 1,000 years, the dam remained operational, sustaining one of the wealthiest and most advanced civilizations in ancient Arabia. However, repeated neglect and lack of maintenance led to its eventual collapse in the 6th century AD, causing devastating floods and forcing thousands of Sabaeans to migrate to other parts of the Arabian Peninsula. Some historians believe that these migrations played a crucial role in shaping Arab culture and the spread of different tribes. Today, the ruins of the Marib Dam stand as a testament to Yemen's ancient glory, attracting archaeologists and history enthusiasts. Modern efforts have even led to the construction of a new dam nearby, continuing the legacy of harnessing water in one of the driest regions in the world. Number 14, Al-Mahra Region, the desert that defies nature. In the southeastern region of Yemen lies Al-Mahra, one of the most mysterious and climatically extreme places on Earth. Scientists have recorded little to no rainfall in this area for years, yet plants and vegetation continue to survive, defying all natural expectations. This strange phenomenon has puzzled researchers, who suggest that the plants might be absorbing moisture from underground reservoirs or extracting humidity from the air in ways unknown to modern science. Some plant species here are completely unique to this region, adapted to thrive in near-total dryness. Local Bedouin tribes believe that Al-Mahra is blessed by an ancient power, protecting it from complete desolation. Some myths suggest that the region was once part of a lost green paradise, and what remains today is a miracle of nature, preserving the last traces of that ancient world. Beyond its ecological mystery, Al-Mahra is also known for its isolated beauty, featuring vast sand dunes, rocky plateaus, and hidden oases that make it one of Yemen's most unique and least explored landscapes. Number 15, the ruins of the Temple of Awwam, the forgotten sanctuary of the moon god. Deep in the deserts of Marib, the ancient heart of Yemen's lost civilizations, lie the ruins of the Temple of Awwam, a sacred site built over 3,000 years ago. This grand temple, also known as the Temple of the Moon God, was once a major center of worship in the Kingdom of Saba, the legendary land ruled by the Queen of Sheba. The temple's remains feature massive stone pillars and intricately carved inscriptions, revealing that it was a place of religious ceremonies, sacrifices, and royal gatherings. Some historians believe that it may have been one of the greatest pilgrimage sites of the ancient world, drawing worshippers from across Arabia. Legends claim that hidden beneath the ruins lies a chamber filled with ancient treasures, including artifacts from the time of the Queen of Sheba herself. However, much of the temple remains unexplored, buried under centuries of sand and mystery. For archaeologists, the Temple of Awwam represents a gateway to Yemen's glorious past, holding secrets about the rise and fall of the Sabaean civilization, one of the most advanced and wealthiest kingdoms of the ancient Middle East. Number 16, Wadi Doan, Yemen's Grand Canyon. Wadi Doan is one of Yemen's most spectacular valleys, often compared to a Grand Canyon carved into the Arabian desert. Located in the Al-Hajjarah region, this deep, dramatic canyon is surrounded by towering sandstone cliffs, with ancient mud brick villages clinging to the rock walls. The villages in Wadi Doan are some of the most picturesque in Yemen, with their multi-story mud brick houses built along the canyon edges. The most famous among them is Hayd al-Jazel, an abandoned cliffside village that looks like something out of a fantasy movie. The valley is also home to some of the best honey in the world. Wadi Doan cedar honey is considered a luxury product, highly prized for its medicinal properties and unique flavor. Many beekeepers here still use traditional methods to harvest honey, a craft passed down for generations. Beyond its natural beauty, Wadi Doan holds ancient tombs, rock inscriptions, and hidden caves, proving that civilizations have lived here for thousands of years. It's a place where history, nature, and culture blend into one breathtaking landscape. Number 17, the Rub al Khali, Empty Quarter, the world's largest sand desert and its glowing sands. The Rub al Khali, also known as the Empty Quarter, is the largest continuous sand desert in the world, stretching across Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Oman, and the UAE, covering an area of over 650,000 square kilometers. It is one of the most extreme environments on Earth, with towering sand dunes, scorching temperatures, and almost no signs of life. Despite its harsh conditions, the Empty Quarter is filled with strange and mysterious phenomena. One of the most fascinating is the phenomenon of glowing sands. On certain nights, especially during strong winds, the sand appears to emit a soft, eerie glow, leaving travelers in awe. Scientists believe this is caused by triboluminescence, a rare effect where sand grains rub against each other, creating a faint light. Apart from its glowing sands, the Empty Quarter is also home to ancient buried cities, lost under the shifting dunes. One of the most famous legends speaks of Ubar, the Atlantis of the sands, which is believed to have been a prosperous city before it was swallowed by the desert. Many explorers have tried to cross the Empty Quarter, but its harsh landscape remains a formidable challenge. The desert's extreme beauty, combined with its secrets and myths, continues to captivate adventurers and scientists alike, making it one of the most enigmatic places on Earth. Number 18, Zabid, the forgotten intellectual hub. Zabid, once the capital of Yemen from the 13th to the 15th century, is one of the country's most historically significant cities. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was a center of Islamic learning for centuries, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. It is said that algebra was first developed here, as Al-Khwarizmi, one of the greatest mathematicians of the Islamic Golden Age, studied and taught in this region. At its peak, Zabid had over 80 madrasas, Islamic schools, where students from different parts of the world came to learn about science, mathematics, philosophy, and theology. The city also became a major trade hub due to its location near the Red Sea, facilitating commerce between Africa, Arabia, and India. Today, Zabid still holds architectural gems, including ancient mosques, mud brick houses, and narrow alleyways that tell stories of its glorious past. However, the city faces threats from neglect and modernization, with UNESCO listing it as an endangered heritage site due to the deterioration of its historical buildings. Despite this, Zabid remains an important symbol of Yemen's intellectual legacy, where knowledge once flourished, shaping the course of Islamic civilization. Number 19, Jabal Haraz, the terraced mountain villages. Jabal Haraz is one of Yemen's most breathtaking and historically rich mountain regions. Located between Sana'a and Al-Hajjarah, this rugged mountain range is famous for its ancient villages built atop steep cliffs, creating a mesmerizing view of stone houses seemingly floating in the sky. Many of these settlements date back over 1,000 years, reflecting the architectural brilliance of Yemen's past. The most famous village here is Al-Hajjarah, a fortress-like town made entirely of stone, strategically positioned to defend against invasions. The houses are stacked in a way that maximizes space while offering stunning panoramic views of the surrounding valleys. One of the region's most fascinating features is its terraced farms, which have been used for agriculture for centuries. These terraces allow local farmers to cultivate crops, especially coffee, which has been grown here for over 1,000 years. Yemen's legendary Haraz coffee is known for its rich flavor and is one of the most sought after in the world. Jabal Haraz is also a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, home to rare plant species, historic mosques, and sacred shrines. The peaceful atmosphere, combined with its cultural heritage, makes it one of the most fascinating and well-preserved mountain regions in Yemen. From growing dates and grains on small terraced fields to practicing unique cultural customs. The silence of the